So I am back, and before we get into anything, any topics of gaming or my schedule or what's going on with anything, I think what we should do is obviously address the elephant in the room and talk about what happened on Tuesday. As you know, I was not here on Tuesday. All right, I had planned to be. It was supposed to be my final consecutive streaming day of the week. Usually I'm here 6 straight days every week. Sometimes there's a week that's a shorter week, and then sometimes there's weeks that are longer weeks. But in this case, it was just a situation where I just could not be here. And first of all, just up front, what I want to tell you guys is, I apologize for that. I do not plan on making a schedule and then backing out of it. You know me. One of the things that I feel I've been the most consistent on in my 15 years of content creation is when I tell you I'm going to be somewhere and do something and make certain content, it's going to happen. And my streaming schedule is kind of sacred to me in that way, that when you know there's going to be this many days I'll be here, you know that. And people tell me they love that. They trust how consistent I am, and that they could depend on that. A lot of people absolutely love the fact that I am one of the most consistent content creators out there. Also, I'm the most prolific YouTuber there's ever been. And I'm sorry that I could not live up to that expectation on Tuesday. Sadly, though, as you know, I really can't share personal stuff with you guys for good reason. The people who go out of their way to make my life awful on a daily basis would take any personal information that I gave you guys and would ultimately just turn it into something negative and, quite frankly, dangerous. I know they would. They've done it before. They've found a way to weaponize information. Things that probably shouldn't have been public that get made public, and then they just won't let it go. And as you know, every little piece of information that they get that is actually factual, they will spin and turn into the biggest nonsensical, toxic, ridiculous stories, insane conspiracy theories that they repeat so much that people believe they're true.
And I'm not going to give you guys the details, all right? I'm not. I'm just not going to give you any personal details or whatever about how any of this stuff came to fruition, because you know what's going to happen. The more information I give is the more fuel for the assholes, and the more that they'll try to hunt down personal information and hurt me. I'm not going to give you any personal information.
The vast majority of the internet believe things about me right now that are completely untrue, and I really have no defense against it. So, in this particular case, I'm very, very sorry that I couldn't be here Tuesday. I had every intention of being here. Things developed over the course of the week. I had already told you guys on Monday that was not a day to mess with me because already things were going bad behind the scenes. And, a particular individual decided to mess with me anyway, because that really shows, their character. You know what I'm saying? And then, I went through with my streaming day on Monday pretty much as normally as I could, even with stuff going on behind the scenes. And it just so turned out that I absolutely could not be here Tuesday, and I'm very sorry for that. All I can really tell you is, no, it was certainly not a good time. You'll have people say, oh, he had 2 days off. Oh, yeah, 2 days off. There was a lot of pain, a lot of misery, a lot of emotions, a lot of bad stuff. It was not a good time. This is not me choosing to have an extra day off this week for good reasons. If anything, the only real, positive, shining light in all of it is that, my wife is with me. Thank God that when now I'm in tough times and things are going bad, that I have my wife with me. Because that means the world. It really does. Because what Kat and I have is true love. I'll be honest with you. When bad things happen these days, especially some of this stuff, I don't know if I'd be able to get through it if I was by myself. And that is one of the huge things about me, finding Kat and being married to her and having a good life with her that I'm so grateful for. Because, going through life with someone who really, truly loves you is something that I think a lot of people maybe even take for granted or don't understand. When people make jokes about marriage and stuff, even on my streams, I tell people, no, I'm not going to be doing this or doing that. I cherish my marriage. This is ridiculous. Why would I want to even think about that kind of stuff? And they make jokes about it. It's like, no, you just don't understand because you don't have it. If you had it, maybe you would. All right. But anyway, wow, you're the guy. Yeah, I'm the guy. The guy who's more of a man than you'll ever fucking be. Jesus Christ, your voice. For as much as I can control this week, I will absolutely be here a 6-day streaming week like I normally intend to do. I'm going to try to be here in full capacity. You know, obviously my mind might be elsewhere sometimes, but I'm going to do my best to be here. And like I told you guys on Monday, when I'm here on streams, I try to do my best to unplug from the real life stresses that are happening in my life and just enjoy the time that I have with you guys. And that's what I'm going to try to do this week. You know, physically, I am exhausted. I'm worn out. My back is messed up with all this stress and a lot of fucking driving and shit that I had to do. What the fuck? Right. Right, look at this. Right. Oh, this is fun. In the last 2 days, my whole back is messed up. Not my lower back, hopefully, you know, thankfully, but you know, my upper back. I must have hurt a disc, you know, in my upper back, and now I've got soreness and shooting pain and muscle tenseness all throughout my upper back. If I even like move the wrong way, it hurts. So, you know, if you notice that I'm kind of moving weirdly or stiffly, I'm actually going to try to decompress my back right now. Oh, actually, that feels better already. So, yeah, if you notice that I'm moving weird or whatever, that's probably what it is. And, you know, this is something that, you know, it's even hard to sleep when you have back problems. I'm trying to find a position where I can sleep and not hurt my back. And that's just compounding everything else. Because that's not what this is. It's just everything else plus this just makes it worse. You know, it sucks, but what can you do? Sound good? So, again, I'm going to reiterate, all right, what I said on Monday, all right? Please understand, right now is not a great time in my life because of stuff that I can't talk about. This would be a great time if you were just to be here to chill and enjoy gameplay and have a good time with me. That's what it's all about. People who are here to come and try to be nasty and be stupid and trolled, you are here at the absolutely wrong time. This is not a time where I'm going to feel like joking around like stuff like that. And you're going to find yourself permanently removed from my content if you're going to act like that. And I forewarned everyone on Monday. No one listened. These idiots came in from Review Tech stream and basically tried to ruin my content for the day. It didn't work. All right. All it did is a bunch of people got banned. He looked like a fucking clown. And, you know, that it's just, you can definitely tell the difference between certain kinds of people. We'll just say that. So let's continue on positively today. I'm going to be taking about 2 to 3 days just for my own personal sanity and to spend some time with my girlfriend. I'm taking a few days away from streaming. And quite frankly, that's really all I have to say about it. All right. Like, I'm not going to be bringing this up. You know, it sucks that I had to have a day like that. Where I couldn't be here with all this awful stuff going on. I'm going to do my best to be here 100%. I don't know if I will be here mentally 100%. I'll do my best, and let's just have a good day together, shall we? This is the best way to take it, or to approach it, I guess I should say. All right. So I said my piece. We're done with that. All right. Now,